Hey everyone, how's it going? I just finished up a 31.2 mile run, so I burned a bunch of calories today. Again, I am sort of trying to lower my body fat percentage. I'm trying to keep it down. Again, this is my occupation, believe it or not. I am, this is my occupation. I'm trying to stay very lean. That's what athletes, bodybuilders, endurance athletes do. So yes, I'm trying to stay very lean. I'm ramping up my cardio little by little. So yeah, I'm just trying to cut the body fat off pretty much at this point. So I'm just extending my cardio sessions. So yes, anyways, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be eating today. This is my second meal. I had a pretty huge breakfast. So yeah, I have some garlic Parmesan truffle fries. Burger, has some sort of cheese, stuff like that. Grilled cheese sandwich. Gonna be scarfing all this down. So again, I just finished up 31.2 miles. The reason why I do this much cardio is because I don't want to gain the body fat percentage, you know. If I go up to like 11 to 12%, then I'm no longer, achieving my goals. I'm no longer where I want to be. So that is why I'm bumping up my cardio. That is why I do so much cardio. So yeah, I have a burger right here. I'm gonna try it out with you guys, and I am drinking water, believe it or not. So water has 0 calories. I always make sure to have some water before my meals. I usually chug one of these down. So yeah, that's usually what I do before a meal. I had about a pound of vegetables earlier in the day, so I'm not gonna eat vegetables with this meal. I'm gonna eat vegetables later on. Again, I'm trying to maintain this lower body fat percentage. I'm trying to sort of, just stay super lean, because I'm just very invested into this. So I have a burger right here. I'm gonna weigh my condiments because I like doing this, okay? You may call me weird. You may call me, obsessive. Or whatever you want to say, but I'm gonna weigh my condiments. Again, I don't want to gain weight. I don't want to compromise my goals and not have the physique that I want because I decided to not, weigh my stuff. So even though this is sort of a lower calorie condiment, it is still not 0 calories. So I'm gonna try a piece of this burger with you guys. That's pretty good. I have some garlic Parmesan truffle fries. I guess this might be like a 10,000 calorie challenge day. Definitely not gonna eat tomorrow. So yeah, I just pretty much just burned a bunch of calories. I did it at a 6-minute pace. My legs kind of gave out towards the end. They were feeling very sore. Maybe I could have gone further if I just would have waited a bit, but I decided to call it there. So I pretty much do this, every time I run a marathon or every time I burn a bunch of calories. Again, it helps me stay motivated. It helps me stay focused. It helps me, give me sort of a diet break. It tastes very good, but it does give me a sort of a diet break. Again, I'm not to the point yet where I could just burn thousands and thousands of calories, towards the higher end of the thousands range, but I can burn quite a good amount of calories. So I'm still using this method right here. Tastes very good. So again, this sort of just keeps me motivated. It keeps me excited to work out. It keeps me, punctual. It keeps me disciplined. It just keeps me on track, Again, you do have to be doing the cardio. You do have to be making these sort of substitutions, which narrows it down, I'm using a lot of healthier substitutions, which means I'm not eating as much calories in each meal. So so I'm pretty much just trying to find a method that's gonna work, long term, to keep the fat off, to sort of, give myself this quality of life, to feel, I guess satisfied with each meal, to make it a long-term change, to make my exercise and my dieting pretty much like a permanent change. So I'm not sure if you know, some of the other bodybuilders use the sugar-free alternatives or the healthier alternatives, but I try to use them whenever I can, whenever I get the chance. Because it just means I'm, you know, taking in less calories per meal, which means I'm gonna be at a lighter weight, which means I'm gonna be able to, you know, stay at this weight for a longer period of time. Because you know, if I gain like 5-10 pounds, maybe I won't be as fast, maybe I won't be able to go as far. So yeah, I'm pretty much just enjoying this meal right now. Actually, I think this week and the last week I was sort of, you know, bulking a bit, which isn't really what I want to be doing. Again, I want to stay super lean pretty much year round, which is why I'm tracking everything year round, doing year round cardio, you know, just tracking everything, tracking my calories, weighing my food, you know, just pretty much just being strict, as much as I possibly can, you know. So so that's sort of how it's going right now. I do enjoy tracking, weighing everything year round, because I'm just, I guess I'm just used to it at this point. This is very good, by the way. But as I said, I love tracking everything. I love weighing my food. Recently, I haven't as much enjoyed being hungry. You know, it is sort of, it's not the worst thing in the world, but, you know, it's not the best thing in the world either. So um, so yeah, that's pretty much how it's going right now. I just wake up, weigh everything, track everything. It's sort of just a habit that I've developed. So, I've definitely seen my vegetable intake increase. Because I don't know, I'm just dining right now.
Yeah.
Whenever I do get the chance to do a bunch of cardio, I'll take it, you know. So yeah, that's sort of how it's going. That was pretty good. That was super good. So yeah, in the morning I did have a huge breakfast. Had pretty much the same dose of caffeine. Sorry, I had around 400 milligrams, somewhere around that. No, actually, I probably had a bit less because, sorry, I didn't have any coffee at home. So I had to go get an iced coffee. Chugged it. Had a bit more caffeine. And I powered through it, you know. It felt great. So I guess that technically was like my 8th or 9th marathon. I'm not sure how much, I'm not sure how many it was, but it might have been my 9th. It might have been my 9th marathon, but so that's sort of how it went down. I just had a bunch of water. I had a lot of food before my attempt, so I got the 9th marathon, maybe 8th. I just pushed a bit more. I did around 500 extra calories, maybe just to lose a bit more weight. or to like slow down the weight gain. So again, I'm trying to stay around like, I'm trying to get to like 6 to 7%. I'm just inching towards it again. I'm just very like detail oriented when it comes to this. So I'm practicing these daily substitutions, making the healthier choices, because I'm not at the level yet where I can just burn a bunch of calories and eat whatever I want. So even though I can eat like 3,500 calories a day, I'm not gonna eat them in like unhealthy food or like junk food or stuff like that, because again, a large pizza is like 2,300 calories. And burning 2,000 calories actually takes a good amount of effort, you know, especially if you're going at a fast pace. Burning 2,000 calories for me is like, it's not the hardest thing in the world, but it's something, you know. It's definitely an effort. So if I'm at 1,500 calories and I burn 2,000 calories, then I'm gonna be able to eat 3,500 calories. But 3,500 calories, again, it's not a lot of food in junk food. You know, if I'm eating a large pizza from Little Caesars, it's gonna be 2,300 calories for the regular pepperoni pizza. And burning 2,000 calories is an effort. You know, it's definitely an effort. So as much as I do want to get to the point where I can just eat that and just not care and like still just be super lean, I'm not there yet. But I definitely improved a bit. That's sort of my main goal right now, maybe, you know. It's just this long-term goal I've placed for myself. But yeah, that went down. I did it at a 6-minute pace. Again, I've done faster marathons, but I went to a particular gym where the speed wasn't able to be modified past the level 10. So, you know, I just did a bit more cardio. I just said, okay, I'm just gonna burn a bit more calories. And if I'm not able to run at this at the pace I want to, then I'll just do a bit more cardio. So that went down. If you're asking me if I'm sort of, you know, like trying to improve my pace or my speed, I guess so. Yeah, you know, I'm always trying to improve, but I'm not trying to, you know, become the next Elliot, or maybe I am, you know, but I'm sort of just, I started doing this because I wanted to lower my body fat percentage. I wanted to get shredded. I wanted to do this for a long time, you know. I wanted to sort of have this routine where I can have this huge cheat day, enjoy this cheat day, and still remain shredded, you know. So it's worked out for the most part. I will have weeks where I'm sort of off point, where I'm, you know, going over my calories a bit, or overeating or stuff like this. But again, I'm doing year-round cardio, so it pretty much doesn't really put a dent in my physique in the long run. You know, I'm doing year-round cardio. I'm staying around 8% body fat. Whenever I am, you know, sort of not on point, I'm around 8% body fat, 9%. But if I really do want to get strict, you know, I'll probably hang around 6 to 7%, you know, which is super low. So yes, my vegetable intake has increased drastically. I'm heading into a new week of dieting and exercise. And I just want to get leaner, you know. I just want to get leaner. So I'm prioritizing my vegetable intake, my fluid intake, keeping my caffeine intake high. And yeah, that is sort of how I'm doing this, you know. Maybe I will become, you know, like, I don't know, like a cardio, you know, just a cardio junkie. Just do like 100 hours of cardio, or like 10 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours of cardio a day. That is probably what I will do, you know, because again, I do need an occupation. And I don't know, I'm just not very, I don't know. Everyone has something that they want to do. And I guess this is sort of one of my goals, you know, but I do have other interests outside of fitness and exercise, which is why I'm not going to spend, you know, like 12, 13, 14 hours doing cardio, 16 hours doing cardio. 16 is pretty much impossible, but so yeah, that's sort of how it's going right now. I just burned a bit more calories today. I ran, like, I don't know, my 9th marathon. It doesn't really matter as much at this point to me. I'm sort of just trying to, again, cut the body fat off permanently while using this method. I've done it before. These previous weeks, I've sort of just been going over my calories a bit. But again, the heavy amount of cardio that I'm doing ensures that I'm staying super lean. Again, all these habits have accumulated. You know, I've cut pretty much all my liquid calories. The condiments. No alcohol, no marijuana, stuff like that. So I'm pretty much just trying to keep my appetite as low as possible. Whenever I do end up, you know, sort of going over my calories, I know that it's because it's my body's survival mechanism. Trying to tell me, you know, okay, I need energy. I feel like, or my body sort of just tells me, I need energy, give me extra calories. So sometimes I will listen to it, other times I won't. Again, it's not the safest thing in the world to just be that shredded year round, like 5 to 4%. It's pretty unhealthy, you know. A lot of people have died because of it. But remaining around 6 to 7% is doable, especially if you're an endurance athlete, if you're a long distance runner, long distance cyclist, a long distance swimmer. I'm not sure what you would call it, or if you're just doing a bunch of cardio for a bunch of hours. So that is one way to do it. The other way is sort of, you know, doing moderate amounts of cardio and eating healthily. And then you have the not eating and the fasting and the walking. So there's various methods to get super lean. You just have to pick one that works for you. If you feel uncomfortable with one method, you might have to use the other one. But yeah, lowering my body fat percentage is very important to me. And I just want to make it like a long-term sustainable habit, you know. If I want to be around, 7%, 6% year round, then you will have to sort of make the sacrifices to do that, I'm just very detail oriented and sort of obsessive about my physique. Again, I don't want to compromise my goals. I don't want to sort of, ingest anything that's gonna make me gain weight, whether it be alcohol, marijuana, fruit juices, stuff like that. So, that is sort of the video for you guys. Just an update on my training, an update on my body fat percentage, maybe my 9th marathon, and yeah, I just had a talk with you guys, ate some food. I guess this is a cheat day too, so yeah, that's sort of how it's going. Maybe I'll ramp up my mileage a bit more next week. Again, I'm trying to narrow it down. Just inching my way towards this super low body fat. Trying to make it a sustainable, year-round sort of thing, I know Athlean-X doesn't do much cardio. I think he says that he doesn't do as much as he should. I know Greg Doucette does tons of cardio, tons, but compared to like Mikey Musumeci and Michael Phelps and Lance Armstrong and Elliot, I think they do a lot more cardio than Greg Doucette. Greg Doucette's method is great as well. I like his method. I will use it sometimes. But I also like, the endurance athletes' methods. I'm not a big fan of Greg O'Gallagher's method, especially because I like eating. I like having food in my mouth, whether it's, ground beef and sweet potatoes, Greek yogurt, or a tasty burger that I enjoy from a cheat meal. So, I am willing to do the cardio and just, say, okay, I'm going to do like tons of cardio just to burn it off so I can stay lean, It's something that I'm passionate about. It's something that I am sort of just focused on, sort of how a lawyer focuses on his stuff and architect focuses on his stuff. Is it my occupation? I guess. I don't know. You might say it's not. But I'd like to think it is. So yeah. Maybe I'm just younger adult trying to find out what I want to do with my life, but I really enjoy doing this. I'm not gonna call myself anything. I'm not gonna call myself a bodybuilder or endurance athlete. But then again, I do want to call myself that. I guess that's why I'm doing this work and why I'm, doing the cardio and the weighing the food and the strict dieting and, the cutting out all the calories, all the powders, all the creamers, all that stuff. So maybe I am, again, I don't drink like coffee, like the powders and all the syrups and the milks and stuff. Is it a sacrifice? I don't know. I've never had any of that stuff, so I wouldn't have the chance to tell you if it's a sacrifice or not, you know. I've never had a vanilla latte or a hazelnut latte or um, what do you call it? Any of that stuff, you know? So yeah. That's sort of how it's going right now. I don't know. I'm just very passionate about this and very, I guess, obsessed with it and very like, I want this to be me, a part of me, even if it's not forever. I want this to be a part of me, you know. It's not all that I am, but it is a huge part of me, you know. Again, I have multiple interests. I don't know, maybe tomorrow I'll become an archer, or I don't know. I just don't really find anything else interesting besides like my other interests. I do have other interests, but I don't really want to, you know, be a doctor or a lawyer or politician or I don't know, biologist or whatever. So yeah, that's sort of how it's going right now. Maybe I don't have it all figured out, but I am pushing myself very hard. I'm doing this for a reason. I'm not the youngest person anymore, so you know, I like doing this and I want to take this as far as I can. So yeah, that's sort of just a bit of a talk with you guys. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, watch my previous videos to figure out how I cut weight, how I get shredded, how I maintain my physique year round. And if you guys are interested, you can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is LUIS.HERN, the number 9. Again, it's LUIS.HERN, the number 9. That is my Instagram. I'm selling training plans, dieting plans. I'm here to help each and every one of you guys lose weight, get into shape, enjoy your diet. I'm having huge cheat meals, delicious food. I'm staying very lean because I've accumulated all these good habits and I'm applying them each and every day, you know. So that is how I am, you know, progressing and sort of, you know, working towards this, you know. So again, follow my Instagram. It's LUIS.HERN, the number 9. I've been doing this for a number of years now. I'm here to help each and every one of you guys reach your goals, get into shape, lower your body fat percentage, feel more confident, feel healthier, and, you know, to just, I don't know, to just enjoy your exercise routine, enjoy your dieting routine. I exercise pretty much every day. I love doing it. It's one of my favorite things in the world. So I guess I'm sort of a bodybuilder, endurance athlete sort of thing, you know, whatever. But I don't know. I know a lot of the bodybuilders are more strict on their diet. And you always see them eating the chicken, the tilapia, the Brussels sprouts, the celery. And then you see the endurance athletes eating the freaking large pizzas, the waffles, the French toast, the 5 cans of Monsters, you know, the freaking pancakes, the waffles, all that stuff, burgers, fries, freaking donuts, whatever. So I'm sort of in between. I am embracing parts of this endurance athlete lifestyle and parts of the bodybuilder lifestyle. So maybe I'm not sure what label you would put on it, but that is sort of, you know, my take on it. Am I sort of I don't know, but that's besides the point. So again, follow my Instagram, subscribe if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, watch my previous videos if you guys are interested in learning how to lose weight, get into shape, how I did it, how I'm continuing to do this, how I'm keeping this a long-term change. Check out my previous videos, and learn a bit. If you want to, you can apply these methods for yourself. If you're not as passionate about this, then you don't have to apply all the habits. You don't have to cut out all alcohol. You don't have to cut out anything, you know. It depends on who you are. This is who I am. So, again, if you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.